everyone. I hope you're having a fabulous, what day is today? Oh, it's Wednesday. Fighting through the night shift dementia again, so never mind my spaciness. And one of these days I'll remember to turn my damn phone off before I go live, because it never fails. I start getting notifications every 30 seconds as soon as I go live. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week, and I hope everyone... Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Like I said, fighting through the night shift dementia again. Let's see here. What do we got going on today besides the Rune cast? Not a whole lot. Just kind of hanging out. I worked last night, so I'm a little spacey this morning. Looking forward to a nap here in a minute, just as soon as I get this done. Let's see here, what else? There's a few other things to talk about, but we're gonna get the Runecast done and out of the way first. Just hoping for a little guidance in this time. Let me get this over here so that... There we go. So that you got... Oh, I guess I better... All right. Guidance for this week. What can we do to make this the best week we can have? Oh, wow. And that one didn't want to go down. And this one jumped all the way off the cloth. Okay, so what do we got here? Switch the camera angle up here a little bit for you guys. Now, hey Linda, I hope you're having a wonderful week. So there was one in particular that jumped out of the but I can't just focus on that little group. It's going to make me go for a big group here. So, and then this one was off the cloth, and where did Gepu go? There it is. And this one jumped all the way down to the floor. Can we see all those there? Yeah, looks good. All right, so all right, what I'm seeing here, there's a few key points going on here, and I think it's very pertinent in the time that we're having right now. But you know, the times right now, there's a lot going on, and it is crazy and really kind of scary sometimes. So it's very important to remember that we're all on a journey this whole life, and not just this life, but everything, you know, all the, you know, wherever your energy was before this life, wherever your energy goes after this life, it's all a journey, one big continuum. And during those times, you face a lot of unknowns, and you face a lot of times when there are serious, deep down, fire-driven needs. And that's I think kind of where we're all at right now. Needing direction, needing a little bit of certainty, needing a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Needing a little bit of just what the hell do I do now? You know, some answers to some questions. And the most important thing to remember with all that is always going to be that you have access to the answers you need. You just have to be still and be quiet for a little while to find those answers. There is a power, and when I'm not necessarily talking about a definitive dominating masculine power, but it's a power nonetheless. It's a quiet, a silent power in being able to sit in silence and just listen and just think, just unpack what you see, in front of you, and the ability to reason through things is so important, especially when things are crazy like they are right now. And that's what all of these are talking about here. This one right here has played a big role in the readings for the last 3 weeks, talking about the ice of winter, when you have to kind of retreat inside yourself, but not only that, you also, it's kind of a fine balance between retreating inside yourself and building yourself up and learning and growing there, but also reaching out and building relationships with the members of your tribe and loved ones, family, people in your team, people that you can count on, and the people that can count on you. That's all what happens during that ice of winter, that during that period when you can't make any forward progress because the ground's just too damn frozen. You can't plant anything. You can't get out there and fish. You can't go out and hunt. It's too cold. So, and all that is metaphorical in most cases, but the point is, during these times, you have to strike that balance of reaching inside yourself and learning and growing and preparing yourself, but also building, growing, and preparing and cultivating those outside relationships with your tribe. That's all part of this journey, this never-ending journey that we are just continually on. I think it is very important also to remember right now is a perfect time to fall back on. This kind of has a double meaning here. This is Gefu. It talks about gifts, and it can be gifts in the form of skills and special abilities that you have, like if you're good with working with wood, or if you're a gardener, or whatever the case may be, if you can write computer code like nobody's business, or whatever the case is, focus on those and learn to develop those gifts that you have. It can also mean spiritual or psychic gifts. It also has the meaning of a gift brought about or empowered specifically through a partnership. So don't forsake, potential partnerships, strong partnerships during this time. Cultivate and grow those. This is all part of that continuum and part of that journey that we're on that we need to focus on right now. Because I tell you, folks, I hear it from every seer and psychic and spiritual person that I have been in contact with. There is a shift coming of some sort. Something is getting ready to happen. And that's kind of going along with the theme of this year 2020. That this is the year of the year of vision, the year of opening our eyes, the year of gaining insight. There is a shift getting ready to happen. I believe it with all my heart. That is going to, I think, in a lot of ways, it's going to reshape reality as we know it. I don't know what that shift is. I have no idea. But I believe with all my heart that it's coming. I see too many signs, too many feelings. My guides are yelling at me about it, and it's just, it's coming. What exactly it's going to be remains to be seen. It's being purposely hidden from me, I believe, at this point, because I have a tendency to, if I can see the end goal, plainly, I have a tendency to not work as hard towards where I need to be going. That's just me being honest about myself. But there absolutely is 100% some sort of a shift coming. I don't know what it's going to be, but now is the time to prepare for it, and the way to prepare for it is to make use of this journey that we're on right now. Make use of the time, and don't ignore that fire burning down inside you. Esty says it's hidden from us all. So that means you're feeling it too. You're seeing it coming too. You just don't know what it is, right? That's kind of what I'm getting from everyone that I talk to. But yeah, it is. It's something's getting ready to shift. The time to get ready for it is now. And the way to get ready for it is to not ignore that fire that is burning down inside you, that is urging you to do something. Whatever the case, hey Lena, whatever the case may be, whatever it's urging you to do, don't ignore that. And make use of the time appropriately. Cultivate those relationships. Cultivate the relationship with yourself. That's utterly important. And the one other thing I got to throw in here is I'm not really necessarily seeing it related in I'm not necessarily seeing it related in the runes, but my guides are screaming it in my ear. Remember, right now, we all need love. Love is, and I say love in all of its forms, but everyone out there needs love right now. It's hard to really get into exactly what's in my mind right now without going into a really long lecture, and I don't really want to do that because I want to go take a nap. I'm tired, but I may have to. So there is a lot of hate going on right now, and Um, it's taken its toll, and it's coming from every direction. And that is a good song. I love that song. Honestly, I don't know which version I like better. I don't usually say that about covers, but Metallica's cover of Turn the Page was really good. But that's way off the track. Big rabbit trail, anyway. So there is a lot of hate going on right now, and it's not going to. It's taking its toll on everyone. Taking a huge toll on everyone. Whether they, I believe it's taking a toll on people even if they don't realize it is. And it's coming from every direction. Take great care. Remember that oh. Yeah. I had this weird, confusing thought running around in my head that I was trying to figure out how it fit into this conversation, but my guys just dropped it in my lap here, and all of a sudden, light goes on. It makes sense. So remember, when you're facing hate, you have to remember, hate is not the opposite of love. The opposite of love is apathy. The opposite of love is not caring, period. So when you're facing hate, when you're coming up against hate in any form that it takes, remember that. Hate is not the opposite of love. Hate still means that there is emotion in there. They care about something. And as long as they care, there's still hope. The trick is to figure out how to pull that hope out and turn it into something greater than hate, which would be love. And that's where it gets hard. But I think the key to it probably lies in this somewhere, with remembering that this is all a journey for everyone. So, yeah, I like that. That's I think I've done my good deed for the day. Well, I'm getting really sidetracked and fighting through the night shift dementia. But yes, please remember that the opposite of love is apathy, not hate. And so as long as someone cares enough to hate, there's hope. Just be patient, be kind, be loving. And through that, hopefully some way you can figure out a way to pluck that little bit of hope out and show the hate that you're coming up against that little bit of hope. I think that is probably the most constructive way to go about a lot of the healing, or one of the most constructive ways to go about a lot of the healing that we need to do nowadays. Anyway, thank you so much all for everyone for watching and logging on. I'll do a little bit of a selfish plug now. Please, if you don't mind, like the page if you've gotten some can't talk. If you've gotten something from this video, share it, and help me spread the word about what's going on and what we can do right now. We have a lot of other cool stuff coming up. I am starting a series on the Imagine Greater Things platform on Friday about developing your dreams and goal setting and figuring out how to go after your dreams in the changed world that we have now since the pandemic and everything has kind of totally changed the way the world looks from a goal setting and pursuing of goals standpoint. So we're going to kind of work through that, and I've got some experts lined up on down the road in this series that are going to help give us some practical advice that I'm really excited about. And then next week I will be putting out the announcement for this tomorrow, but next week we will be launching our new platform. It is called, it's called In My Humble Opinion. And we're going to be taking issues that we're facing as a world nowadays, and we're going to take an hour and we're going to deconstruct those issues and pull the political bullshit out of it and look at the broken down issues and see what we can do to draw people into healing conversations. That's the whole goal of the platform, the whole goal of the page. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be a whole lot of fun. A lot of stuff is going to be probably not so popular, but that's not the point. The point is to bring about healing. And unfortunately, to do that, a lot of times you have to attack some not so popular subjects. So that's what we're doing with that. We also have some cool stuff coming up on Darkness Live. So be prepared for that. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to jump off of here and go take a nap. Thank you all for watching. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, like I said, shameless plug. Like the page, Hugin's Runes, and share the video. Help us get the word out and help us help everyone else that's trying to do this same thing, just bring about healing. And thank you everyone that chimed in for all your kind words. Let's see. That's a long comment, Esty. This year is forcing everyone to everyone individually and as a collective to face the traumas that have been shoved into the shadows. And once this happens, there will come a time that we as readers and healers will be called to work. And I pretty much agree with that, Esty. I think we are, and I think some of us, a lot of us, are actually being called to work right now. So, yeah, it's time to be ready to jump in. It'll be out of the frying pan and into the fire, I'm afraid, but, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. Have a great week, everyone. I will see you hopefully Friday on Imagine Greater Things, and yeah, that's where I'm going to drop it. Thanks, guys.